Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Chris Starcheski from Dudley Middle School, proud principal here in Dudley Charlton Regional School District, and co-host of Unlock the Middle.
And I'm Dean Packard. And I'm Dean Packard. You gotta love technology in that little bit of delay. Dean Packard, principal at Charlton Middle School. And I thought you were handing me the baton. Chris, it's been one of those weeks, and we are super excited to kind of recap all the great things that have taken place over the week, but more importantly, leading into a very special guest that we have on Sunday night. So thank you all for joining us. Remember, you can watch us anytime, anywhere, YouTube, Periscope, Facebook, and on Twitter at Unlock the Middle. Chris, take it away.
Man, you know, this week of opening our school district after shutting down on March 13th for what was hopefully only going to be a short period of time turned into a transformational experience where we were forced into a situation where we needed to reimagine education, Dean. And we came back on Tuesday with the faculty and staff at both of our respective schools, Dudley Middle and Charlton Middle, who were fired up, pumped up, and primed to make some effective change as we moved into this world of remote learning to take place on September 16. I don't know. It was a week of emotion. It was a week of struggle. It was a week of energy draining activity, but I'm fired up, man.
I'll tell you, both you and I have been here for quite a while, and we have pretty good relationships with our staffs. But most importantly, it was so amazing to watch our staffs come back in our building rejuvenated, really looking to connect with one another. We did a nice job last year of setting up the we'll call it the marriage over the beyond the scope of our schools and into the district format. And teachers have formulated some great relationships with each other, and together they're collectively very strong, and they're very good. And I was really pleased to see what they did this week, and they really hit the ground running. And that's a tribute to them and their hard work and their passion for who they are and what they do.
I'm just thinking back on Tuesday, and I was so fired up as I was going through my opening faculty meeting presentation. I wanted to cover so much of the nuts and bolts and get down into the weeds of what teaching and learning was going to look like in the coming weeks. But I needed to hold myself back, and I needed to talk about the real importance of relationship and perspective and understanding and balance that with the push on academics. But then on day two, the teachers came back, and we collaboratively across the district started planning a curriculum for the first 6 weeks and mapping out all the content standards, identifying power standards and assessment strategies and activities. It was really an exciting few days.
Well, I'll tell you what, they had the summer, they had an opportunity to rest and get rejuvenated, and there's no doubt they maximized their opportunity to come in and hit the ground running. And I see an excitement in their eyes. And when you got that and you're a head coach or you're a leader in any capacity, and you see your players just ready to break down the door and make it work, I'll tell you, it's something special. And you and I are both blessed. We've got some great personnel where, we know that they're going to put kids first, and they're going to really be ready for this unprecedented time period that we're in. Regardless of what the format looks like, they will be ready. And I'll tell you what, we will be there to support them every step of the way. And that's what we do as leaders anyway, Chris. You know that.
Hey, I am hopeful. And I walk in every day thinking and hoping that folks in the building know that I've got their backs, because I hope and trust that they've got mine. And we're all going to take risks. We're all going to make mistakes.
Yep.
But we're not making judgments when we take those risks and mistakes, or we see those risks and we see those mistakes. We view them as opportunities to get better and improve and take the next challenge on. And we're going to enter into this world of remote learning, Dean, where the kids aren't going to be in school. They're going to be learning from home with us in a really routine and regimented schedule. And Sunday night, we're going to be talking a bit about the idea of homework, AKA home learning, with a very special guest who's going to come in and help take us to the next level.
Well, I'll tell you, we're very fortunate because we're going to bring on Dr. Eric Youngman, who has not only is he a rock star curriculum coordinator out in the state of Illinois, but he's also an author. He has written a book, The 12 Characteristics of Deliberate Homework, really breaking down what homework's all about. We're going to get deeply into the conversation, and we're going to really look and try to provide tools and strategies for all educators out there. We're going to challenge you to come on the chat format of what we have here on the live session and really ask your questions, because I think homework is something we can really look at and really streamline this as we present a vision for what the future is going to hold for learning.
You know, that homework idea is a point of leverage for all educators. The idea that education and learning does not end at the last bell or getting onto that bus. However, there have to be key connections to the child's mental and emotional connection to that material. They have to want to do it. They have to need to do it. And they have to want to get better because of it. And that's our job as educators. That's our job at Unlock the Middle, to try and find some real keys to take our kids' game and our educators' game and our game to the next level.
Well, finding that way to have that self-motivation to really dig in has a lot to do with how we lay out our platform for learning. And I'll tell you what, Kristen, you hit it spot on. I think it's our job to ensure that everybody feels safe, everybody feels comfortable, and that the learning is going to be at a high rate as we roll it out starting September 16th. We are super excited for what it's going to look like. And even after we pivot back into a hybrid model, again, the idea is to keep the platform with an equality happening and making sure that everybody has access. And that's what public education is all about. And we are ready for that. And I think we're going to make a great run at what I would consider making this the highest platform possible for all of our kids. There's no doubt about it. And I can't wait for Sunday night. We had an opportunity to do a pregame today with Dr. Youngman, and what a rock star. He's got some great stuff that he wants to share. And he's got it. He understands the concept of what we're going to cover.
Really, as we look forward to the next several months of teaching and learning in our district and in the world, really, we're talking about the need to focus on change, become better at what we do. And if that little bit of betterment in this environment allows us to look back and say, hey, you know what? We weren't doing it right in this respect. We can't go back to that. We got to take these opportunities and move forward and change, get excited, get fired up, and start integrating these strategies in. But for us on Sunday night, when Dr. Eric Youngman joins us and we start talking about home learning and homework and purpose and meaning and identifying leverage points to making kids and educators better, our rubber's really going to start to hit the road with this remote learning experience we're about to undertake, Dean.
Well, you sound like a visionary, Chris. Boy, reimagining school. It's about time that we really start to look at these things and see where we can make these adjustments and these changes. Again, with every type of cautionary experience that we go through in life, there's a learning opportunity embedded within it. And quite frankly, I'm not looking at this as an unprecedented time. I'm looking at it, how can we become better at what we do as a result of what we're dealing with? And if we take that mindset with everything that we do, we're going to continuously grow. We're going to continuously get better. And for me, I find that super exciting as an instructional leader. And I know you do as well, because we banter back and forth all week long about the possibilities of what middle level learning can look like as we begin to reimagine.
There it is, peeps. That's all. I got nothing left. My tank is about as near empty as it can possibly be, Dean. I am exhausted after a week back. And I'm looking forward to next week, but I'm really looking forward to this Friday afternoon, man.
Yeah, I hear you. Hey, I want to do a quick shout out. We got a little challenge going on right here. We've got a lot of middle marvels being recognized in our own area. I want to do a quick shout out to any of you guys across the nation. Shoot out to us with our form, somebody in your school that is a complete rock star. We have a goal. We want to hit all 50 states within one calendar year. I don't know if we can do it, but I guarantee there's a lot of you out there that could bring us some of your people so we can make them recognize them for all their hard work. And I tell you what, I'm super excited. We're getting a lot of people from close home, but I want to branch out too, because there are a lot of superstars out there that need to be on our show.
So if you're looking for information, if you're looking for ways to connect and build your PLN, check us out on Twitter at Unlock the Middle. Check us out on YouTube. Check out some previous podcasts, Facebook as well, Instagram too. We also have a great website. The link is available up on Twitter and on our Facebook page. Check us out. We love to be expanding our PLN with you as a part. Take care, everybody. Have a great Labor Day weekend. I'm Chris Starcheski, the principal of Dudley Middle School, and
I'm Dean Packard, the principal of Charlton Middle School. Ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful weekend, and thanks for tuning in. We'll see you Sunday night. Join us live because we do want your comments in the comment section.